Hi, I'm Willie, a member of Magnolia Clubhouse, which is a community of support for people living with mental illness located in Cleveland, Ohio. And with me is Cleveland Browns offensive lineman, Chris Hubbard. Welcome, Chris. Thank you for taking time to speak with us. Chris, recently you've opened up about your struggle with depression. What made you decide to go public with your mental illness, and how do you deal with stigma?
One of my reasons I wanted to bring it out because, I know that my family deal with it, and a lot of them keep it to themselves.
Okay.
And, they keep it private, and especially in minority, being from a minority household, like everybody just always, I can get it, I'll be fine and do it, I work around it, you know what I mean? Yeah. So when I went through it, it was like a problem because I'm on this level now. Okay. To where I play football, and then I have a family, and then I know my wife, like she battle with depression and mental health and anxiety and things like that. So when I went through it, I'm like, man, hold up, man, I can't go through this like by myself. Mm-hmm. I need some help to get through this process because like at that time I was coming from Pittsburgh, and I was a free agent. And then on top of that, like I just signed a contract with the Cleveland Browns. Okay. So I'm like, man, I've been in Pittsburgh for 5 years. This is all I know. Mm-hmm. And that brought me back to when I was back younger in Columbus, Georgia. Like this is all I know, coming from one place to another. Like it's just like it's a you have to take a deep breath, man. Yeah. And understand it like that. Like now I have a family. You can't like just be here and think for yourself and be selfish, you know what I mean? So I had to really like get myself in order to get some help. And like I said, I've been with a counselor, her name is Tiffany. Okay. And she's helped me out through my process and make me transition from what I was going through and make me open up my mind. Okay. And from then on, like I've been well to where, I know when I can get to that place that I can find myself, I can talk myself out of it now. Okay. And I have people to talk to. I can talk to my wife and things like that. So that's how I get through it.
Yeah, it sounds like some great support there.
Oh, yeah.
How do you cope with your mental illness during football season? And what supports have you found to be most helpful for you in managing your mental illness?
Through the season, I honestly, I take a little meditation. Like if I'm sitting at my locker before, like when we come in through the week, like I'm like, I know this week is going to be stressful. It's that's what football is. Okay. We deal with it a lot because you have so much going on. It's a lot of pressure. Everybody's watching you. Everybody knows what's going on through the game. So I do a lot of meditation when I go through there. I do a lot of praying. I have my Bible on my app. Listening to the words sometimes helps me out. Okay. And then when I listen to the gospel, that really gets me through things too. Okay. So that definitely helps me cope and makes me manage what I'm going through. And it helps me out a lot, man, tremendously.
Yeah, sounds like you got it under control.
Yeah, like it's not, like I said, it's not about me. Like I know for a fact that I have people behind me that's looking forward to seeing what I do, and then they look up to me. Like I have a son that looks up to me, so I can I don't want him to see me as like down and out, things like that. Like I'm always smiling around my son, making sure that I'm the best for him, you know what I mean? When I come home, I take that meditation time, riding down, like it takes me like 15 minutes to get home. So those 15 minutes, I might listen to a song that motivates me, that helps me out when I get home so I can be prepared for my son. Okay. And being able to deal with my wife, it's all about a balance. Okay. Yeah, it's all about balancing.
It's all about balance, all right. You heard it from him. It's all about balance. What do you want others to understand about your mental illness?
I want you to know that you're not alone, and for a fact that you can talk to someone. There's always someone that you can talk to. I mean, when you sit back, are you really helping yourself benefit from the world? Are you helping yourself like benefit throughout your health? Like, because once you battle through this, like you understand. Like when I went through depression, I started losing weight. I'm like, man, I can't lose weight because of the position that I play. I need to be 305. I need to be this certain weight. At that time, I was like down to like 285. That was my college weight. Okay. So I'm like, I lost 15, 20 pounds. Like, I need to gain this weight back. So for that, I just tell myself and others, that you can get back on your feet. Okay. And you can always, like, reach out to anywhere. Like find it. It's always somewhere in the world, in the city that has a mental health club. Like here in Magnolia Clubhouse, what you guys doing is one heck of a job, man. Like I said before to you, it's phenomenal at the facility. Like as I walk around here, it's beautiful. It's well kept. You have things to do. Like so, you can always stimulate your mind to do something to keep your mind off your depression, what's going on, your anxiety. So you can stay busy. You know, that's one thing I know for myself. If I'm staying busy, if I'm doing something, then I'm good.
Okay.
You know?
Okay. Wow. Good answers. Great answers. What would you tell anyone struggling with a mental illness?
For a fact, man, you can always come out of this situation. It might be tough. You might battle through some scars and some war wounds, but you will get through it. Like you will honestly get through it, and with the help of others. And if you're a person that believes in God, He'll get you through it. I promise you that. He'll get you through anything. You know, and I believe in that, and I'm going to continue to believe in that, and I want others to believe in that too.
Yes, God is good. God is good. Okay, last but not least, is there anything else you want to say to the mental community or anyone else around here at Magnolia Clubhouse?
I've already said it 100 times, man. Like reach out, man. Like you're not alone. There's always someone that you can communicate with that can get you through it. I follow people like Kevin Love, people like that that's been through mental health, wars. You're not the only one. People on higher levels are on the same page. Like we go through things too, so you're not alone, man. So just reach out to somebody because you just never know what you might benefit through. And once you go through this process, you can come out on the outcome on a different stage, man. You can come out a better you. You can come out feeling refreshed, Okay. So you're not alone, man.
All right.
Don't quit at all. Don't quit either.
Okay, everyone. That's Chris Hubbard. Thank you very much.
Thank you guys for having me, man. I appreciate you guys. I love what you guys are doing here, helping out the community as well. Like I said, don't quit and fight and keep fighting, man.